Did PiLiPiLi switch accounts?
Um,
Or is this not PiLiPiLi?
no, it's just some random.
It was a barcode account and they just said, "Can I watch?"
what even?
Yeah. That's been happening a lot today, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Like during the Home Story Cup, someone jumped into the. I think they whispered Roddy some crazy stuff, and he had his settings off, so it showed up on stream.
Yeah,
because he was also the admin, or not admin, the caster, observer.
He was he had the observer PC as the stream was coming from his PC. But
it was a weird setup. It was just him all day.
Yeah.
He was on there for like 8 or 9 hours, 10 hours, something like that.
It was very lonely, Roddy. There were a couple of people on Twitter like photoshopping in like other casters next to him to make him feel better.
I love the StarCraft community, man. They're hilarious. How could you have a better online community than with a bunch of nerds like in StarCraft? It's great. It's awesome. Speaking of nerds, here are two pretty good nerds at the game, spawning in the top right-hand corner, playing for Storm Gaming. It is the Red Zerg. It is last tournament's #1 champion. It is Silky.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Clan Bear Me, winning that previous PvP, if you recall, against PiLiPiLi, he is the North American Protoss, PiLiPiLi.
Let's see where's Proxy's at this time.
Yeah, like
I think Proxies are too easy to scout as a Zerg.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a PvP anymore. It's not quite the same. So, I would like to see like a cannon rush being thrown in here every now and then, or something along those lines. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if PiLiPiLi has it in him to cannon rush. I don't think he's that kind of Protoss.
I don't know if I've ever seen him rush.
Yeah.
I don't think he rushes ever. They're not going to rush, but cannon rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, come to think of it, PiLiPiLi's been kind of like a solid player. I wouldn't consider hiding tech as too cheesy, especially in a PvP.
Oh, okay. It's an interesting spawning pool position, to be honest. Coming out from Silky, I think he did something similar last week when we casted him, and we took note of it. We were like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It does give vision from that corner, so you will see like a warp prism like come in and warp something in, so it does help that way.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually killed the worker. But it's also really vulnerable. Like we saw Vindicta like snipe tech earlier. Like it's possible for like a warp prism to come in with zealots and just kill the spawning pool.
Yeah, when did we last see that? Was it last tournament? Because I remember we were seeing that, and then there was like proxy shield batteries on the side and warp prisms and a cannon rush.
Yeah,
I forgot who we watched, but someone was cannon rushing the Zerg like crazy, and that helped a lot that they were putting their spawning pool over there. Now it does grant you vision for that pylon, but I think what I was looking up some players like replays and stuff, and they were saying that you put your spawning pool there, and if they are able to drop and destroy the spawning pool, then you have bigger problems than losing your spawning pool at that point. Like if there's enough time for an army to come in, drop in your main or in your main base and destroy a spawning pool, like if you can't get an army there in time, you probably already lost the game anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Silky obviously being the winner of the last tournament, so I think Silky's kind of the favored one here, obviously. So it's usually more common for the favored one to take more risks. I mean, such as putting a spawning pool out there.
Yeah, we'll see, especially because this is the first time PiLiPiLi, as far as we know, is playing in NA Apprentice Cup. So, this could be like his chance to kind of splash into this little scene here, this NA scene, and like prove himself, I guess.
Ooh, the recall loses one and a little bit of damage on the other.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really. Yeah,
I wasn't good at all, actually. I was like, maybe it was good. No, he got like, what did he get? 2 lings and nothing else, and lost 1.
Yeah, he lost
2
one
lings
adept.
for an adept ain't that good. Yeah.
Which isn't the biggest deal. What's huge is that this Oracle just hasn't really done much at all. We went for the Stargate opening. So far, no kills on the Oracle. He's trying to find a way in, but so far there are spores everywhere.
Bad.
There are queens.
This is just a bad opener. Unfortunately, PiLiPiLi lost the adept with nothing. Ling run by right now. He's gonna get that. He already got the drone. He's not getting anything with the Oracle. He got the drone in the beginning. That's always bad.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you get the scouting drone. It's so hard for them to get the scouting drone if you're paying attention.
I mean,
just like a mineral drill or not go into the mineral line.
Yeah, we'll see if the opener, because again, like the opener, it isn't meant to deal damage. Like as long as you keep these Oracles alive and use them later on, like for stasis traps or for scouting, like it's okay. Yeah. But it is better if you do deal a little bit of drone damage. As we can see, like Silky, he is a little bit ahead, and PiLiPiLi would like to try and close that gap. We do have 4 adepts coming in. There isn't too much here. There are queens at the 3rd, and there are a couple of flings, but
yeah, I don't know if he wants to finish that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a rough push here. Did he finish one of them and going for the natural?
Yeah.
He didn't highlight them all. Is he gonna? She's like, waste your energy on me.
The adepts are gonna get caught out as well.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh,
worse than the activation on the oracles, which is really good. I don't know what he does from here. This is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we do have immortals on the way. We do have Zealot legs as well, so gonna be transitioning to Charge Lot Immortal. Okay, which is interesting. Meanwhile, these oracles, they're still like trying to get some damage done where they can, or some scouting information. Not too much though. Oh god, they have to be careful not to get sniped.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like PiLiPiLi needs to cause some damage here. Silky's just expanding. He's getting his workers up. He's getting like he's getting so many upgrades at once.
Oh my god, he's getting a lurker den. He's just taking up like crazy.
Like what is he getting here? Lurker den?
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting Hydra movement speed. Yeah, he's getting a bunch of upgrades all at once. Yeah, this is actually really good. Ooh. Oh, that's huge. It was scouted.
Okay.
I mean, not just that it was scouted. I'm sure you saw it, but getting the revelation on it, now you can see that the Hydra den is moving, I think.
Yeah.
You should have vision drones and stuff.
He does see the lurkers as well, since he does have vision of the Overlord.
Yeah. Now he definitely sees everything. Even risking the Oracle for that, which isn't the best, but as long as he keeps one alive, ooh, sandwich there. Just making it out, barely. But he does get a view of the composition. Storm coming now. Or not Storm, but Archons.
Yeah.
Boys.
I'm a little bit worried. I feel like you need like a robotics facility. I feel like you need either Colossus or disruptors against lurkers. Like right now, there's nothing really that he has, or even Storm, like some kind of AoE to combat this.
Unless he plans on going like complete air before any engagement. Somehow gets out like 10 carriers.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what he needs. He needs 10 carriers right now. Ooh, perfect scout coming in. The Void Ray will slightly help, but Lurker upgrades coming, Hydra upgrades coming. This is looking pretty scary.
The Void Ray is odd to me. Like it's like a random Void Ray is being made. All right. To be fair, this army isn't very big at all from Silky, so it could get pounced upon.
Silky should push in yet. Yeah. I think he's just trying to deny this 4th base on the low ground. Either force it on the high ground or completely deny it, which is good. Or force the northern base by the Zelnaga Tower.
Yeah.
But at this point, Silky just needs to build up his army, get more Hydras, get more lurkers, and tech up as he is now. He's getting the infestation pit.
It's rough because it feels like Silky, he's like completely safe at home. He can do whatever he wants, you know? He's just been taking up his...
There's no threats.
Yeah.
There's no threats of a counter, but maybe this revelation will allow for a war prison to go in somewhere now.
Yeah, this is a nice
Ooh,
revelation on the lurkers.
It's already too late. He's got to cancel. Once that first group of lurkers burrows, it's over.
Exactly. And now, like, I don't know how well this army's...
GG.
Oh, God.
The revelations are good. He's got to jump on the lurkers, but very hard here. Not much can be able to get done here. If he moves up that other portion of lurkers, he's got to move up now. If he can cancel his third, cancel the third. And PiLiPiLi is just kind of stagnant now. He's kind of just stuck where he's at.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice run by the fourth here. Instantly scouted by Silky, but he's going for that fifth base.
Oh, he could. Yeah, he could focus it down because the army is in the middle of the map, so he will get a hatchery.
What's he going to do now? He's going to let all his die, or is he going to run out? He's trying to run out. What does he do now? Hop in the Warp Prism and run?
he can hop a couple in the Warp Prism and try and escape.
That's interesting. That's a lot of roaches. Roaches and the Hydras. He's just not letting that fourth base go up. He needs to just take PiLiPiLi needs to take it up there. Take it by the Zelnaga Tower in the north. I've seen that with Terran mostly, but anywhere. But bro, come on.
Mate, he's so persistent. He really wants this base. Oh my god.
Completely killed. No cancel. He was not paying attention. He was paying attention to the roach run by. That's GG.
I mean, there is a wall here, so it will take a little bit of time. Oh, the army is getting pounced upon, though. The revelation is nice. A couple of lurkers are getting sniped as well. So
I don't know if he has another revelation after that, though.
Yeah, like, that's the only vision he has right now. He denies the base. The roaches are pushing in, though, and this lone void ray.
Recall. Recall? No.
It's a tough call because this army could deal a lot of damage, but recalling.
Yeah, I guess he's just gonna warp in at home. Actually, no, this is bad. There's roaches in every single mineral line. It looks like it should get cleaned up eventually. He is doing a lot of damage here, taking out bases very quickly, but I don't think PiLiPiLi can cause any more damage here. He's not gonna be able to push up into the northern base up there of Silky. And Silky just here causing whatever damage he can. 21 workers go down. PiLiPiLi is now crippled economically, and he can't push up this ramp. He's a madman.
Oh god, he's trying, but the lurkers borrow. Oh god, he's gonna lose a couple of Archons potentially because of that. Loses one.
He loses one. Yeah, Silky's not being too greedy.
So
Silky's in a fantastic.
The real question is, was it worth it? PiLiPiLi, he lost 21 workers and he killed 2 bases. He killed the hatchery that was being built here, and he also killed the hatchery over here. So
absolutely not. He should have recalled instantly and saved his workers.
Yeah, like
he lost like what 20 something workers. He would have been like pretty much even to Silky on worker count right now.
Yeah.
He would have still denied at least one base.
It's possible. I mean, you could even argue that he didn't need to recall his entire army. Maybe like a couple of units.
That's what I was gonna say. He could have just recalled like Archons or actually Immortals. Maybe just recall the Immortals. I don't know what would be best. He should know, but he should have recalled some army to defend because he lost all the workers. Well, not all, but a good chunk of them. His economy's kind of weakened now. Silky's bank is stacked. He's about to be maxed out. I think the only reason he's not maxed out is because he's trying to upgrade right now, since he knows PiLiPiLi's he's so hurt right now, trying to recover, and at the same time, Silky with these lurkers, he can just defend all day, and so he's using that attitude as a finish to tech up. Oh, that's a great position. Getting the Broodlords now.
Jesus.
Just buying time for these Broodlords. Once the Broodlord's out, there's no anti-air.
Exactly, like as
all
you
said,
said,
Archons. And how do you get the Archons under the Broodlords with all these Hydras lurkers?
You don't.
You don't. Yeah, that's a good answer. You know. So this is just pretty much game when these armies collide.
Yeah, he's just had so much
freedom.
freedom.
Is how long it's gonna take the Broodlords to get to that fourth base over there.
He's had so much freedom to tech up. He's got Broodlords. He's getting the upgrades for lurkers as well. He's already got Hive. Like, his army composition is just so good. And oh god, PiLiPiLi is forcing his way up the ramp. I don't know if this is the best idea.
No, he's actually doing pretty good in this fight. But if he target fires the Archons down, like he's doing, that's just game.
Yeah, the Broodlords.
Void Ray.
There is
maybe
one.
Target down the Hydras. Oh, GG.
That's it.
PiLiPiLi putting up his best against the reigning champion, Silky. It was pretty cool. It's like a whole new bracket versus the winner. So it's like we see all new players that I would assume to be pretty darn good go against the winner here of the last tournament. I keep wanting to say last week's tournament, but it's bi-weekly, so 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. GG. I mean, again, like PiLiPiLi, he was just. It felt like ever since his opener didn't deal any damage, like he was just having a hard time. Like Silky was just looking.
It was a rough start.
Yeah, like Silky, like he just had a solid defense. He I don't think any economic damage was dealt to him almost the entire game, other than the hatcheries being killed. Which props to PiLiPiLi, like he was able to deal a lot of damage that way, but like there weren't very many drone kills, and that's kind of what it comes down to, in a way.
Yeah, definitely. Like he just caused no damage in the beginning. Free reign for his opponent to. Get all the tech and everything he needed while scouting. Yeah. He did kill those 2 bases, but in exchange, he lost half of his economy, his workers. And yeah, I think just like you said, after the opener, it was just kind of like a slow downhill battle. Now, personally, I haven't seen PiLiPiLi versus Silky, so I don't know. Maybe that was just a bad opener for PiLiPiLi, and he'll like figure it out here, and he is a good opponent against Silky, and maybe he can win straight up. Or maybe PiLiPiLi knows that Silky has a pretty high MMR or a better MMR than him. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm assuming, but maybe PiLiPiLi cheeses here. I feel like if you know someone is better than you, just cheese. Just do it.
I mean, it's in PiLiPiLi 2 proxy. He did it against PattyMac, right? So we'll see.
Yep. I just don't know if how PiLiPiLi feels about his skill versus Silky. But even though I just said their names, we're going to say them again here. In the top left-hand corner, it is your tournament champion of 2 weeks ago, playing for Psystorm Gaming. It is none other than the Red Zerg Silky.
And in the bottom right-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the American Protoss currently down 1-0 in this best of 3. Can he bring it back? It is PiLiPiLi.
I hope he can bring it back.
Yeah. I feel like he has it in him. Like, we've seen PiLiPiLi go up against Cham before, and it wasn't. I don't think it ever looked that dominant against, like, as in, I don't think Cham has ever beaten PiLiPiLi in that kind of fashion where Cham was just in control the entire time. Like PiLiPiLi, he goes, he goes back and forth. If you remember, there was that time where he took a game off of Cham and it went all the way to game 3, and we were wondering if Cham was going to get knocked out of the tournament. Like,
yeah, it was pretty scary.
PiLiPiLi has it in him.
He's the only one who took a map, right? It's like like PiLiPiLi, maybe like the Riddler took a map off of him or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, which if y'all don't know, Cham is completely like undefeated in the Battle of the Americas tournament. It takes place tomorrow. Same channel, hour earlier than this one.
Yeah, sign up.
You should watch that.
Sign up.
Watch it. Sign up. If you don't understand English, I don't know how you're watching this, but they have a Portuguese cast sometimes. They have Spanish cast also. So there's really no reason not to be watching it. Stay Home Story Cup should be over. Yeah, so we should be seeing y'all same time, same place tomorrow. And if you're not there, I'll be very upset.
All right, so
because that matters so much to everybody watching.
Already, this is a little bit better than game number 1. He didn't lose the first probe.
Yeah, and he's even going to be able to block the little third base there for a second. He is going for the, well, I was going to say Phoenix opener, but for a Stargate opener. I think the Overlord already saw that.
Not quite yet. The Overlord hasn't made it in. There is an Overlord here in the natural, which is sees all. So he does see, the depth that it will be made, but
yeah. This is a random question. Do you ever use a W key?
No.
Okay, I just figured that out. It shows you like the player's vision, I think, or something.
Oh, it shows their perspective. It shows their right.
Of like I guess whoever you have highlighted. I've been trying to use that so I can see. But anyways, that's besides the game. Just Adept in here is, well, he's getting some work done. This is definitely better than the last game. Ooh, nice little save there of that drone ski.
All right, here's the question: how do you deactivate the W key?
Oh, you hit A or E. I'm sorry, E.
E. Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, that's why I just said that, because I was trying to figure that out. And then I figured it out. I was like, oh, that's how you do it. I was like, hey, you should use the W key.
Cool.
Oh my god, that happened to me when I was in Proctor Tempest one time. I was casting completely alone, and I hit a key and it changed everything, and I had no idea how to change it back. I was like, who do I even message right now?
Oh, this Adept. Oh, almost got caught out there. Has to be so careful.
That was interesting. That was very risky. Risky of Silky.
Yeah, and the Oracles did already get scouted earlier. The Stargate did get scouted by the Overlord, but they do both head out across the map. There are spores already ready, but you know, he could just dive in anyway and get a couple of worker kills.
Yeah, at the expense of some health.
Yeah,
looks like that's what he's gonna do. Oof, just one. That was a lot of health for just one.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think you should have got Phoenix first.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of Protoss, they do go Phoenix first, just in case, just so they do get, like, you know, they deny the Overlord scout, and
well, I think like it's like we saw here, like if they scout it, they're gonna go for the spore crawler, so you know, at best you're gonna go in and get one and lose half the health, so why not get rid of the Overlords as fast as possible and cause damage that way, instead of getting one drone for half the health of an Oracle. Because they're going to get denied anyways. Silky's too good for that. But Adept's here. He's going to... Oh, okay. I didn't even see that shade. I was like, is he going to shade? He did pre-shade, so that's good.
Yeah. Just, you know, poking and prodding, seeing what there is tonight.
Ooh, this is huge.
Nice, yeah.
That was really good creep denial there. Perfect timing. And then shade out. That was good. I like that. As a Zerg, you're like already raging.
So yeah, not quite any worker kills, but you know, he's denying creep. He's shaving off some damage of some queens.
He's doing it again. He's going straight into lurkers. He's just saving up. He's getting like 3 saturated bases and then just maxing out on units.
It's
like
interesting.
3 base saturation for a Zerg is really good. But normally, your opponent's always attacking before you get 3 base saturation. Nice attack there. Nice little moves here from PiLiPiLi.
And he does actually.
PiLiPiLi
he does spot the Hydra Den. He doesn't see the baitiness, but he does spot that at least.
Yeah. I was gonna say, PiLiPiLi is actually being super efficient in this game. He's only lost 1 adept this entire game.
Nice.
And,
yeah, he's like tightened
lost
up.
Like 3 workers, 10 lings, an overseer, an overlord, and 3 creep tumors. So yeah, he's definitely being super cost efficient here, but I don't know if that's enough to, you know, stop Silky's attack here. He's going super deep on creep. I think he assumes Silky has no army, but Silky does have quite the army.
Yeah. There's no banelings quite just.
You have to recall. What are you gonna do?
I mean, the Adepts can trade against the Lings, but now that the Hydras are here, ooh, the Immortal's in danger.
Ooh, yeah, actually, he did jump on that a little too early. But Silky cannot keep pushing, or PiLiPiLi cannot keep pushing, because there will be reinforcements coming in very soon that'll most definitely surround the army and take it out. That was good though. I think he weakened a couple of units, took out the shields.
Yeah, I think that was quite good from PiLiPiLi. Like he was able to kill a lot of Lings and he backed off. He didn't lose any Immortal, which is quite important as well. But Silky,
he didn't really even lose any health on anything.
Yeah. The only thing that he did lose, which could be huge, is that he lost the Oracle. So
he lost 2, or I guess both Oracles.
Yeah.
He lost 1 early. But yeah, he lost both Oracles, but still his like losses for the game are so minimal. All those Lings gone, and he lost nothing to the Lings at all. He's just lost the 2 Oracles and the 1 Adept this entire game. That's pretty impressive.
We'll see. I mean, once again, though, Yeah, the economy for Silky has been pretty solid though. Like he's on 4 bases, he's been droning up this entire time. He's got almost 80 workers already. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the bad thing here. Like PiLiPiLi, while he's playing a super tight game, he's not losing anything. He's also not really slowing down Silky from just going straight to Hive.
Yeah.
Like we literally just see Silky get his 3 bases, get his 4th base, defend, and go straight into like Hive.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, what's interesting is that Silky, he isn't doing the same thing as last game. There's no lurker den.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me, honestly. But I guess he's not even going to push into me. I don't even need lurkers this time.
Exactly. Yeah, he's kind of abusing
he's not
the
getting
fact.
mutas. Is he going to get mutas? You think he's going for mutas?
No, he's got Spire. I mean, he's got Hive already.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
we're working on it.
Yeah.
So,
but there's going to be that transition period when he's trying to bring in the Broodlord, the Greater Spire, but he should be able to hold with just Hydraling Bane.
Yeah, as long as he has Banelings morphed in time, like he should be perfectly fine.
Ooh, and with how we got the
High Templar.
What was it over? High Templar. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
But he has vision on the army, so that's good. But with the Ling speed, he's like got run bys on lock. Like anytime he wants, he sees the army move. The creep spread is so ridiculous. He'll see the army moving out from any direction, goes in with the Ling run by, and he's either getting good damage or he's forcing the army back until he can get Broodlords out. He's pretty much set up here for a pretty easy win. Actually, an attack in the north as well down here in the center on the creep. He's going to try and do some damage at that 5th or 6th base. Ooh, big Baneling connects, pretty much completely shutting us down. That left like 1 Zealot left alive after all that.
Yeah, and Silky, he's almost maxed. Yeah, he's almost maxed out as well on Ling Bane Hydra. Like this army is huge.
He's gonna have to lose some army just to morph in some Broodlords. And now, I like this from PiLiPiLi. He's like, all right, let me get Storm. Ooh, good defense. Oh, that was kind of bad though. Oh, that was rough. Good defense, but then like he made a wall of human sacrifices.
To be fair, I think it was worth it. Like just in case, just to preserve the probes. Like the probes can be so valuable. So it was really cool to see. But yeah, he did lose an entire wall of zealots there.
I think those things would have died before they reached the probes.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, that was cool to see. A surround coming here, and Silky needs to lose some units here so he can make Broodlord. So he's looking for an engagement for sure.
He is more
Hydra's
a couple
do
of
really good against. Yeah, he's morphing a couple because 5 is actually a decent amount for how it looked like how close he was to maxing out. The Banelings automatically just destroy all these Zealots, and then Hydra's really good against the Archons here. He's gonna go in for the attack. He's got a micro perfectly though. You don't want the Banes to blow up on the Archons. You don't want the Banes to get stormed down, but it looks like the Banes took out everything they needed to.
Yeah.
Nothing left but Banes and Hydras. Hydras cleaning it up. Nothing left alive. 15 workers did go down into the natural, but I think Silky's going to be able to clean this up and then go ahead and finish the game off. Morphing in 50 Lings here. He didn't even need any more Broodlords. He's like, yeah, those 5 were good enough. Now he just needs to push across the map. GG. Good game. PiLiPiLi knew it. Silky knew it. We knew it. Psystorm Gaming knew it. GG. Silky won. 2-0 versus PiLiPiLi. Great effort. Silky's just been playing like a madman lately, so it's understandable that he could take out a formidable opponent like PiLiPiLi. 2-0. Just like that.
Yeah, that was pretty dominant. That was impressively so. PiLiPiLi, like, even though he was being really efficient, even though he himself didn't really take very many worker losses, you know, he built up to this push, and he was just surrounded, and his army was just annihilated by the Ling Bane Hydra and the Broodlords morphing in just in time. To be honest, I feel like PiLiPiLi was just a little bit too passive. He just let Silky do whatever he wanted, you know, like there just wasn't enough pressure.
Yeah, exactly, to your point. Like, he was not pressuring at all. Like, as a Protoss, I feel like every single game it's like, all right, what type of pressure am I going to defend against and then try and tech up? So like your whole goal is to pressure, and he tried to pressure, but light pressure, like, you know, simple pressure, a couple adepts, but normally it's supposed to be like Are you going some Zealot legs and pushing in? Are you going to go resonating glaives? Are you going to do some sort of a warp in? Are you going to go for an Archon drop? I kind of didn't like that PiLiPiLi went for the same build every time. It was a couple of Adepts and the double Oracle Phoenix. We never saw the Phoenix lift up a Queen for the Oracles to go in.
Yeah.
We never saw like what's it called? Archon harass with a Warp Prism in the main or something like that. It was kind of just real predictable, real light pressure. And yeah, I think PiLiPiLi was just expecting a different type of game to happen, and it just wasn't happening for him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was expecting Silky to be more aggressive, which is why he was being more defensive as well. He was just waiting for more attacks to come or something along those lines. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it just felt like PiLiPiLi was playing a bit scared. I don't know. I don't know if they.
Yeah, he might have been scared. Yeah, played on the ladder if they played in tournament, but PiLiPiLi was definitely kind of seeming a little scared.
Yeah. Maybe like
and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, and that's the problem, right? Maybe like respecting your opponent too much, and just because of that, you're just letting your opponent get away with so much, right? Like, oh my god, like both games, Silky, he was just taking up hard. He was getting Hive, he was getting all his upgrades, he was getting Lurkers, or in this case, Spire, Greater Spire, like, and
there was absolutely no sort of like harass at all. There was never like a huge run by that did damage. Like the only run bys I remember seeing are like past the 8-minute mark, when there's already like spines put up or like an extra base somewhere already being made.
Yeah,
it's like, man, you can't wait till mid game to start harassing. Like, you got to slow them down from the start.
You could also argue that part of that is also because like maybe Silky's creep thread was really good, so because of that he just had vision everywhere. So maybe PiLiPiLi just didn't feel confident enough to push out.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. GG.
Yeah, that was a crazy game, but that does put us now into the final game of the evening. It was like kind of a fast tournament, kind of a long tournament at the same time.
Yeah. Unlike, we were a little bit unlucky last Battle of the Americas that we casted. We had a lot of downtime in between matches. This one, we've been pretty much like one after the other. We've been getting into them. Some pretty good, some pretty cool series.
Really good players.
Yeah. And honestly, this is probably the best finals, one of the best finals we could have hoped for. Maybe Silky versus Jon Snow would have been sick as well, but a ZvT.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, Silky versus Jon Snow.
Yeah.
But the second best finals that I could think of would be Silky and Vindicta.